happening right now. DiJonai Carrington is looking around the room like, oh my God, I've never been in this much fire. I mean, it's getting so bad that now her endorsements are potentially about to pull out on representing DiJonai Carrington. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the tribe, like the video, please hype the video, because we only get just a little.
Buckle up, hoop heads. What you're about to hear might be the wildest, most jaw-dropping story to ever come out of the WNBA. Forget the idea that this league keeps its drama strictly between the lines. This one's got everything. A shady referee call, a superstar putting her sponsorship deals on the line, and a coach straight up losing it courtside. Caitlyn Clark just sent shockwaves through the entire league office. Stick around, because we're breaking down every single detail. Here's the setup. August 8th, 2026, the Indiana Fever roll into Chicago to take on the Sky. Now, physical play has been the theme all season long. But this particular moment, it went way past the line. Early in the first quarter, things are already heating up. Sophie Cunningham breaks away for what looks like an easy fast break layup. But DiJonai Carrington isn't letting that happen without a fight. She comes barreling in from behind, full speed, and drills Cunningham with a brutal hit, catching her flush across the head and neck. Cunningham crashes hard to the floor, right as the ball drops through the net. She's up in an instant, fuming, storming toward Carrington and shoving her as both benches empty onto the court. The whole arena erupts. Refs rush to the monitor to break down the replay, studying the angle, the speed, the intent behind that hit. And what they find leaves no room for debate. There's a windup, a direct hit, follow-through. Given the contact landed on the head and neck, officials upgrade it to a flagrant 2, no question about it. Carrington's tossed from the game on the spot. Even Fever head coach Stephanie White admits it was a legitimate hard foul. But trust me, this is only where the story begins.
Do your research on that one. I actually went to school, one of the top universities, might I add, to educate myself on this exact subject. I would never use that term as a rhetorical weapon, knowing the historical and social weight it holds without having the proper evidence to sustain it. So she's replying back to Speakeasy. So what did Emmanuel Acho and them say to kind of garner her to go off like this?
DiJonai Carrington made a basketball play, and the refs made a basketball ruling. So can we stick to basketball for a moment? Basketball play. She was attempting to go for the ball. At least she said so. She missed, and she missed egregiously. She missed, and she flagrantly hit Sophie Cunningham in the head. Now, flagrant 2, by definition, if you hit somebody with so much force that it could lead to injury, and if it doesn't appear to be a play on the ball. Though DiJonai's intention was to play the ball.
Get this, just minutes after getting tossed to the locker room, Carrington doesn't cool off. She takes it straight to social media. Game's still going on, and she fires off a post with 2 words that lights the internet on fire: white privilege, tagging the Indiana Fever directly. And just like that, the timeline explodes. This wasn't about a hard foul anymore. This tapped straight into a bigger cultural fight that's been simmering all season. Sophie Cunningham's already been a lightning rod this year for speaking out on off-court issues. So when Carrington's post dropped, the internet split right down the middle. One side calling it flat-out hypocrisy, demanding the league step in and hold her accountable. The other side pushing back just as hard. Either way, total chaos. And that's when things got real serious, because fans didn't stop at the league office. They went straight for the money. Back in 2025, Carrington signed a big multi-year deal with Reebok, the kind of deal that changes a career. Well, right now, that deal is under fire. Fans are flooding Reebok's page, threatening boycotts, demanding the brand cut ties with her immediately. Now, to be fair, as of right now, Reebok hasn't dropped her. No official statement cutting the contract. But make no mistake, those boardroom execs are feeling the heat. The backlash isn't slowing down, and Carrington's sitting in the middle of a full-blown PR storm, with a chunk of her paycheck hanging in the balance.
Got somebody, and I'm telling you right now, them brand deals need to be affected, and possibly, I believe all of these little incidents that has been happening in these games gotta be affecting these players' brands, because Reebok is, from what I'm hearing, they close to pulling out on DiJonai Carrington. Let me show y'all something real quick. Oh yeah, this is very much true. This is super duper real, and I love it. Oh my God, I love this. Oh yes, yes, yes. Hit him where it hurt. Hit him in the pockets, bro. Now, this is a report that has come out. Let me blow it all the way up for y'all so y'all can see this. It says, perfect. Good job, Reebok, for having morals clause in her contract and enforcing by pulling it. Carrington is a bully that the league apparently is protecting. Wake up, WNBA, before someone get really hurt. You'll get sued because we Americans won't stand for the abuse. Now, it states here, Reebok is reportedly dropping their endorsement for DiJonai Carrington.
Now hold on tight, because this game was not done delivering chaos. Because next up, a referee disaster that nearly wrecked Indiana's entire season. Jump to the third quarter. Caitlyn Clark's out there battling the kind of relentless, in-your-face defense she deals with every single night. In one wild scramble, Chicago's Natasha Cloud forces her out of bounds. Clark stumbles, loses her footing, and accidentally bumps into a referee. Whistle blows instantly. Technical foul on Clark. Here's the problem. That's her 8th technical of the season, which means, automatically, a 1-game suspension. Panic hits the Fever bench immediately. Their star point guard could be sitting out their next huge matchup against the New York Liberty. The crowd is booing like crazy. Coach Stephanie White is livid, picks up a tech of her own arguing the call, insisting it was pure incidental contact, nothing intentional. Meanwhile, social media explodes, accusing the refs of targeting Clark during her historic rookie year. But here's the thing, you don't want to poke the bear. Because Clark didn't just vent. She clapped back with class. After the game, reporters ask her about it, and she calmly explains, the ref claims she ran into her, but Clark says she already reviewed the footage herself. Her exact words, she'll let the league sort it out. No yelling, no drama, just facts. She made it clear the contact was incidental, nothing more, and basically told the league office, fix this.
Oh no, the people just are looking for a reason to divide us. No, oh no, it's not because I don't stand up for the players on my roster. That's not why. What? Now you're trying to make yourself a victim.
Another of keeping the main thing, of understanding that there are a lot of folks out there who want to divide us, that there are a lot of folks out there who want to create more challenges for us. And in our locker room, we do a really good job of keeping that outside the locker room, and pulling for one another. I mean, you guys see it. The vibes are always pretty good in here. I'm proud of them for that. And I think, outside of even just the sport and outside of the job, it serves great life lessons for us as well.
Yeah, this lady needs to be fired. She's horrible. She's absolutely horrible at her job. She's not a leader. She does not have her team's back. It's disgusting. And she's sitting here now trying to play victim. Oh no, these are just people trying to divide our locker room. No, you divided the locker room when you decide you want to back Alyssa Thomas and DiJonai Carrington over Caitlyn Clark and Sophie Cunningham. 2 dirty ass plays happen. You don't want to call it out. We know why. I know your alliance to them with the letter mafia. I get it. But don't make it seem like people are making things up to divide the locker room. Knock it off. Have some accountability for a change. It's disgusting. Dan Dockett sounded off on her.
I've never seen this in my life, going back to 6th, 5th grade when I started playing basketball. A coach not defending her own player when an opponent clotheslines them, bloodies their face, and basically starts a riot by cheap-shotting their own player. And the coach defends the assault, the assailant. What are we doing now? Remember, Stephanie White is the dimmest of dim. She has this look about her when she speaks. Stephanie White said she wasn't educated enough to know the difference between a dick and a pee-pee. Well, she was married to a dude and I think had a kid, so she knows what the pee-pee is. And she's scissoring with at Salters lady, Lisa Salters, so she knows what the vajayjay is, but she's not educated enough on the biology this one.
But let her tell it. We're just trying to divide the locker room. She got on camera and did and said these things. She got on camera and stood up for DiJonai Carrington, not Sophie Cunningham. She got on camera and stood up for Alyssa Thomas, not Caitlyn Clark.
And just like that, the entire WNBA front office panicked. League officials rushed back to headquarters, pulled up the game footage, and broke down the collision play-by-play, angle by angle. And here's the shocker. They caved. Just hours after the final buzzer, a league spokesperson came out and confirmed it. Caitlyn Clark's technical foul was officially wiped off the books. Suspension gone. Just like that. Think about that for a second. This almost never happens. A league admitting they got the call wrong, reversing a suspension for their biggest star hours after the fact. That's not normal. That's the WNBA basically admitting their officiating crew dropped the ball big time. Now here's the part that really tells you everything you need to know about these two players. While Carrington is stuck fighting a two-front war, trying to hold on to her Reebok deal while getting torched online, what are Clark and Cunningham doing? Nothing. No tweets. No statements. No back-and-forth drama. They let their game do all the talking. And that scoreboard, it did plenty of talking. Indiana walks away with a 90-86 win in what was easily one of the wildest, most chaotic games of the season. Clark drops a stat line that shuts everybody up, 26 points, 11 assists. While Chicago's locked in a media firestorm, the Fever are locked in on winning. No distractions, no excuses, just business. And that's the real story here, honestly. While one side of this whole saga is buried in controversy, hashtags, and boycott threats, the other side is out there breaking viewership records and stacking wins like it's nothing. That's the difference between letting outside noise control you and letting your performance speak louder than anything typed online. But let's zoom out for a second, because this whole situation says a lot about where the WNBA is right now. This league is exploding in popularity, more eyes, more money, more pressure than ever before. And with that kind of spotlight comes intense scrutiny. Every foul, every post, every interview gets picked apart within minutes. Corporate sponsors are watching, fans are watching, and clearly, the league office is watching too, closely enough to reverse a suspension in a matter of hours. This is a whole new era for women's basketball, and honestly, it's just getting started. The drama, the stakes, the business deals hanging in the balance. This is what happens when a league goes from niche to mainstream almost overnight. Players aren't just athletes anymore. They're brands. Their choices on the court and online carry real financial weight now, and this Carrington situation proves it. Meanwhile, Clark keeps doing what she's been doing all season, putting up numbers, drawing headlines, and now, apparently, forcing league officials to admit when they mess up. That's a level of influence most rookies never come close to. So here's what I want to know from you. Should Reebok actually cut ties with DiJonai Carrington over this? Or is the backlash blown way out of proportion? And was Caitlyn Clark right to call out the officiating the way she did? Calm, factual, no drama, and still get the league to reverse the call. Drop your honest take in the comments below, because this conversation is far from over. If you found this breakdown wild, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next update on this story. Because trust me, with the way this season's going, this is not the last controversy we're going to see.